The Wise Owl and the Greedy Squirrel. Once upon a time, in a lush green forest, there lived a wise old owl named Oliver and a mischievous squirrel named Sammy. Oliver was known throughout the forest for his wisdom and kindness, while Sammy was infamous for his greed. One sunny morning, as Oliver was perched on his favorite branch, he noticed Sammy scurrying around frantically. Sammy was collecting nuts and fruits more than he could ever eat. Curious, Oliver hooted down to Sammy. "Why are you gathering so many nuts, Sammy? You can't possibly eat all of them." Sammy, not looking up from his task, replied, "I want to have the biggest stash of food in the forest, so I'll never go hungry. I don't care if others have enough or not, I just want to be rich in food." Oliver sighed and said, "Sammy, you should consider sharing some of your excess food with the other animals in the forest. It's not just about hoarding wealth, it's about helping those in need." But Sammy just laughed and continued hoarding. A few weeks passed, and one stormy night, disaster struck the forest. A lightning bolt struck Sammy's tree, and it caught fire. All of Sammy's hoarded food went up in flames. The greedy squirrel watched in horror as his precious stash turned to ashes. Desperate and hungry, Sammy went to the other animals in the forest for help. He approached Oliver and said, "I'm sorry for not listening to your advice, Oliver. Can you spare some food for me and my family?" Oliver, being wise and compassionate, shared some of his food with Sammy and his family. He also encouraged the other animals to do the same. Over time, Sammy learned a valuable lesson about greed and selfishness. He realized that it was more important to share and help others than to hoard wealth for oneself. From that day forward, Sammy became a more generous and caring squirrel, earning the respect and friendship of the other forest animals. And so, the wise owl's lesson helped Sammy become a better squirrel, and the forest thrived as a community where everyone looked out for one another, showing that kindness and generosity always bring greater happiness than greed.